Hello, my name's Heidi. Welcome to the Tudor Cottage Diaries. I'm going to take you on a very quick tour of the garden as we head in towards October. We've had 2 days of frost, so we're starting to see some frost damage to the plants. We're starting to see some bare patches, but I'm going to show you how it is real time. If you like what you see, please click like and subscribe. And if you could leave a comment below, it will be greatly appreciated. I'm going to start the tour for October. We're midway through October and we've had 2 frosts, so there's a warning sign for me that maybe autumn's come early and winter's come early. So I'm going to crack on and just capture what's in flower at the moment in the garden before the frost knocks it back, starting right at the front gate. We have the sedums. And then we've got the beautiful iridescence of the Verbinia Valencia. At the back here we've got a second year Weigelia. There's a red salvia tucked in the back there that's doing really well. And jasminoises at the back, which is climbing up and eventually should cover this whole corner. This has been a really pretty cosmos, a double cup one, and I need to collect some seed from that, so hopefully I can. Dahlias are slowly getting smaller and smaller. The camellias are underneath that white aster that is just everywhere in this patch. It's a massive patch. And then we've got the camellias under there. This azalea has put on some beautiful buds for the spring. Another one of the sedums. Just seeing the bees land on this is incredible. There's a pink killia at the back, and then coming through just about had its flowers, and now we've got the berries of the Nandina, which is there. I've got this idea to propagate some more of these as well. I just love them in the late autumn. They just bring so much colour and form. Another seed head to collect on this cosmos. Magnolia has changed colour. Didn't flower this year, or did it flower and they were just like only a few of them? I remember being disappointed. The cornice is now changing colour. That'll soon be the bright, beautiful bright red of the branches on that. The statuesque seed pods of the evening primrose. Look at those berries. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I just love them. I gave you the name in a previous video. I still call it the shrimp plant. Isn't that lovely? I love that against the cornice and the red. It's almost like I planned it. And then you get to the red berries of this. I can't remember the name of it. I will pop the name in between the video pictures. And a little cosmos. Yes, there's quite a lot of red happening here. I've managed to get all of the ground elder that I could see here, and now looking down there's a bit there that's gonna be got in a minute. Gone through there. Some fine berries here. The variegated buddleia didn't do much this year. There was a few flowers on it. And here we have the bold beauty of the Calicarpia. I don't know which variety this is, but wow, look at those. And I actually like the colour of the leaves as well, with the purple going through on the veining on the leaves. On the roundabout, starting to look autumny. The leaves on the crabapple and the hawthorn falling. Not much colour, really. Last of the aster, that's been splendid. And these, oh, just adoring these. Lots of seed heads, so I'll take the seeds from these. Just want to pick a huge bunch of them and just put them all over the house. Just hold on to summer. The artichokes. There's even a delphinium about to flower. That looks like a little white one. I don't know whether to dig that up and put it in the greenhouse or leave it to nature. This cosmos is just nodding away so beautifully. And we've got the dahlias along the back that I did the seed along with Monty Dawn on Gardener's World, which will be on YouTube. I'm going to do that again because it's been brilliant, the blaze of colour they brought. The front of the cottage, it's going to have, the hanging baskets are going to be replaced with 2 pumpkin heads, ready for Halloween. I think this one needs a really good water, that's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, it does. Lots and lots of soil improver for the rose garden, and you can see the impatiens felt that first frost. There we go, there's a mausoleum in progress of being built. Ready for Halloween. This is an exciting combo. We've got the Brunnera, the Heuchera, and then the Fatsia japonica variegata. I'm loving that on that corner. Going into geranium. We've got the geranium here. Oh god, these leaves are so tactile and so fluffy. Behind that we've got the Pyrrhus, and then we've got and here we've got a Acer palmatum astroperpium, which has these beautiful delicate leaves with that reddish purple tinge. There's another of the Fatsia japonicas and Brunneras here. Probably need to drop another Heuchera in there to lift that colour. More elephant's ears, Pyrrhus, and some more fern. And this was our shade garden. Right, this needs a good... Oh, I want to get my hands in there and do a tidy up. I think I'm going to wait for the frost to knock some stuff back again. So there we have the sweet pea that I said I'm never ever going to grow again. And now I'm feeling nostalgic about it. I've had the plant family for 15 years. Since my allotment days. So yeah, you're going to see it next year. Needs a good sort through here. Crazy world, the way Julia's in flower. Yeah, the poor Buxus didn't survive. I'm gutted about this one. Bloody box blight. Tidy up hedge time is soon. Right, the border with the paniculatas and the silver dollar. Yeah, they've fared quite well. They still droopy. They'll be better next year. I'll look at how to prune them, get that done properly. Their backdrop's a bit unruly and untidy, so we'll get that tidied up. Yeah, more props. Ready for Halloween. Looking at the sunny border, still lots of colours, mainly brought to you by the achilles, asters and the dahlias. We've also got some beautiful rose in there. What else can I see? There's a sedum in there. So let's have a look what's in this border. This beautiful rose is the backdrop for this lovely aster, and the two of them together look really soft. The achilles just starting to go over with its brash and bold yellow. This is a part where I've taken the daisies out, and what I'll do with these dahlias is make sure they're covered really well because of the frost. We've had 2 frosts this week, so we'll cover all the dahlias, frost protection. Give this a dead head and go through this border. Just need to tidy up. But yeah, the dahlias are still putting on a show. We've still got colour in the hydrangea and the wishing well border, and that's brought to you by the sedums and the hydrangeas and the beautiful cafe au lait dahlia, which will be moved to the rose garden. But in there, yeah, you can see what's left of the peony there. The beautiful red of that foliage is mirroring the red of the hydrangea. Yeah, that's looking quite pretty. Not so much colour in this border now. The asters have gone over. The Himalamprius has gone over. I can never pronounce that. The fuchsia is going over. Got some seed heads here though. I'm going to leave them because the finches are enjoying them. I'm delighted to say that we now know what this beautiful plant is, and it's a Chilean myrtle. And I know this because I was on Gardener's World on Friday night, and on Friday night they showed you how to prune her. These beautiful seed heads, again, the finches are loving these little chaffinches and whatnots. Mainly geraniums in here, the sedums towards the back against the Brook Bond tea sign. Very peaceful today. The pond pump's not on. The camellia has put on loads of buds. It's really enjoyed this wet summer. The spirea, I need to take this down again, otherwise it blocks the light from my camellia. Going to duck under this bush, and there we have the rose garden. So did it work? Did I have flowers for all 4 seasons? I've definitely done 3 of them. It'd be interesting to see what is interesting in winter. Cosmos is again looking beautiful. I need to capture some seed from this. I'm going to need some paper envelopes. Looking through, this was still the bed that needs the most work. The leeks have been knocked back by the wind, so I've got a casualty there. Looking through, we've got what's left of the agapanthus, and then we've got this beautiful dahlia here in with the miscanthus grass. Looking through this border. And then we've got the almost chocolate of this dahlia. And yeah, you can probably hear them behind me trying to get my attention. Looking at the 3 big cosmos there through the grasses. And I think that's it for the roses. None of them are in flower. Having said that, just go past this brunnera here. There is one little rose in flower. So we've had those in flowers since June. The rose climbing up the old apple tree is David Austin Malvern Hills, and look at this stem here. So I need to tie that in before we get some wind damage, but I want to get this bramble out because look, brambles coming from the hedge. We've got to deal with that anyway. There's still apples up there. There is the verbena there, the pheasant grass, and then this pyrrhus. Look at the flowers on this huge pyrrhus. So again, underplanted with brunnera and loads of ground elder. A close up of those beautiful dinner plate cafe au laits. These are going to be beautiful in a few years. These are going to be beautiful in a few years when they take off. Fill this space. Cup of tea time.